Lamb. He's with the Keller Williams. I'm part of the Andrew Lamb team. And Air Force recruiting, you must have lots of people that you're recruiting that are constantly moving into the area looking for housing. Is that accurate?
Oh, I am not sure. I'm not from California. I am only recruiting due to being needed recruiters. I'm not officially from, with the military, we come from different states. So I'm not from California at all. I'm from Louisiana. So I came out to the recruiting. I've been here about over a year, so I'm not sure.
Have you bought a home in the year that you've been here?
No, I have not bought a home. No, I haven't.
Are you thinking about buying a home sometime in the near future so you could start building an equity and stop making your landlord rich?
No, I'm not. That's actually funny. No, I'm not planning on buying a home.
So let me ask you a question. If we can get you into a home for a price that's similar to what you're paying in rent so you could start building equity, would you want to take a look at something like that? Was that something that you'd like to explore?
Well, no, because I don't even know if I plan on living here very long. I'm just here because we move around a lot, being in the military. So I wouldn't want to invest in something where I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be here. Because we can, be told to go somewhere else within, the next year or something.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to buy a home anytime soon. Maybe if I'm ever able to retire.
Are you, by any chance, are you or are any of your colleagues or friends thinking about buying or selling in that area?
Well, I'm not sure. I know for my area, I take up Contra Costa. I don't know if you may want to talk to the Army side. I don't have their numbers on me, but the Army recruiting station or any of them, they're not my colleagues or anything like that, but my colleagues, they do not live in my area. I take up the whole Contra Costa recruiting for the Air Force.
Wow.
They live in places such as Brentwood and Livermore, but the Army, I don't know if that's something you're interested in calling them up, but
tell me your
first, have their number.
Tell me your first name again.
Oh, what was that?
Tell me your first name again.
Oh, it's Amy.
Amy, my name again is Eric. Amy, there may be a great opportunity. As I'm thinking and listening to you carefully on the phone, I'm realizing there may be a wonderful opportunity for the Andrew Lamb team to help assist those people that are being recruited by the Army or whatever division to assist them when they need to purchase a home. I'm thinking that would be a great benefit to the people in the armed services to have somebody in place like the Andrew Lamb team to assist them when making a huge purchase. Who would I need to reach out to? Do you have a telephone number or contact name of the key recruiter, the person responsible for recruiting the people into the area?
I may, because currently right now I'm not in my office. I'm actually in San Jose dropping off an applicant to do their testing. I would tell you, maybe your best bet, and it sounds funny, but if you Google the Armed Forces for Contra Costa, our information comes up like for the Army station, for the Navy, for the Marines, so on and so forth. I just so happen to be the only Air Force for the whole of Contra Costa, Air Force active duty, but all the other service members, such as the Army, they have multiple partners and multiple teams all over that area.
Do you do this?
I don't talk to.
Do you do this job full time?
Yes, I do. This is my job full time.
Do you work with the people being recruited?
Only my applicants. They're very young coming out of high school. I only deal with my applicants. I don't, the Army has their own side. And of course, we don't really communicate that much because we are almost in competition with one another. So they don't mess with my people and I don't mess with their applicants.
Have you ever thought about getting your real estate license so not only could you recruit people, but then be able to safely put them into homes? Because what we'd love to do is we're always looking, as part of the Andrew Lamb team, we're always looking for people to be in a position to assist others in buying or selling homes. You're in a wonderful position to do that. Do you realize that?
Well, probably. I do so, but I think for my demographic, I deal with so many young people. I'm not sure, you know.
Did you say you deal with a lot of dumb people?
Young.
Oh, they said dumb. I was like, they need houses to live too.
I'm a lot of high schoolers, a lot of young people. But like I said, right now I'm not in my office currently, but if you wanted to, you could definitely probably explore talking to those guys much more. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to keep that in the back of my head. But right now, just just doing this job for now.
Hey, you sound terrific. I want to give you Andrew's name and phone number. If you ever wanted to get involved, you're in a position where you can make some introductions to people at the various armed services that are constantly recruiting people. You may be a really valuable resource and be able to make an additional income stream. Was that something that you'd be interested in doing?
You know, this is the deal about the military. That would have to be approved. Any other job that we pick up, and with the recruiting world, it's quite different from any other job in the Air Force.
Okay.
With recruiting, this is a full-time job. And like I said, I may start thinking about that. I never thought about being a part of real estate or, being a part of a team or anything. I have a little over 2.5 years left doing recruiting, so that may be something I may think about, before I get out or what have you. I never thought about it before.
How long have you been a recruiter for?
It's just been over a year.
Okay.
It's been over a year.
You thinking about doing this? For how long are you thinking about recruiting for? What's your goal?
Well, they only allow for so many years, so I have a little over 2.5 years left doing recruiting, and then if I decide to re-enlist, I can, go back to my old job, or I can decide to go back to the civilian world after the 2.5 years have expired.
Those people, those young people that you had mentioned before that are straight out of high school, some of them, in 3 years, some of these people that have been in the armed forces for 3 years will now be in a position to purchase homes, wouldn't they?
Yes.
If you maintained a relationship with them and you were able to get your real estate license, you'd be in a position to help identify those properties, wouldn't you?
Probably so.
Interesting.
Probably so.
Why don't you take down Andrew's name and number? You could Google Andrew Lamb. He's one of the most successful real estate teams in all of Solano and Contra Costa County. Are you at a place where you could write down information, or would you like me to email it to you?
Oh, no, that's fine. You said Andrew Lamb into the real estate?
Andrew, it's called the Andrew, A-N-D-R-E-W, Lamb Team, L-A-M-B, Team. Andrew's with Keller Williams. Are you familiar with Keller Williams?
I don't believe I am.
Keller Williams is one of the biggest real estate brokerage companies in the world. And Andrew
Okay.
happens to be one of their most successful realtors. So you would be in a very good position to be able to hand off people that you're recruiting into the Andrew Lamb team and be compensated for your efforts and the contacts that you're working hard to make. Would that prove beneficial?
Well, it sounds interesting. Like I said before, it sounds really interesting. I may have to look this up and do some research, but it's not something I've ever thought about before. But
no pushing here. Why don't you research it and see if this resonates for you and your lifestyle and what you want to accomplish? I know that you're relatively new at what you're doing, but it certainly opens up a potential new opportunity for you, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, definitely. Most definitely.
Why don't Amy, tell me, do you have an email address? I'll send you out some information on Andrew, and why don't you and I maintain a dialogue? If I can answer any questions for you, I'd be happy to do that. Can I send you out some information, email you something?
Well, this is what I'll do. You can give me a good phone number.
Sure.
Because I just want to maintain. I don't know if there's something I'm interested in yet or anything like that. But
sure.
What I can do is research it online, and if I have any questions, just refer back to you or to Andrew.
That would be great. I've really enjoyed speaking with you today, and I'd certainly love if and when the opportunity should present itself. I'd love the opportunity to explore a working relationship. Andrew's telephone number is
Okay.
Andrew's telephone number. Do you have a pen handy?
I do.
Andrew's telephone number is 707
Okay.
301
301.
8694. Do you have any questions for me that I can answer for you?
Oh, well, no, I do not. I don't have any questions as of right now.
Okay. I want to thank you for your
What
time.
was your name one more time? Sorry.
My name is Eric, and I work for the Andrew Lamb team.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Had a nice conversation. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for your time today.
All right, you as well. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.